Rescues refused to save dead-looking dog. Several kids were playing ball outside when they spotted a neglected dog staying in an abandoned spot in their neighborhood. He was in the dirt, cowering behind a pile of old televisions. The kids wanted to get the dog some help, so they called around looking for a rescue organization or shelter willing to take the dog in before it became too late to save him. But they weren't having any luck. All the rescues they called were either full, said they'd end up euthanizing the dog, or they were unwilling to take in the small dog without a large cash donation. Looking for help. No organization in the area was willing to help this dirty and abandoned animal. The kids were beginning to lose hope, and the dog's future was looking grim. Finally, Hope for Paws received a text from the children. They responded immediately, and two of the volunteers hopped into a car and were on their way to the neighborhood to find the dog that looked so near death. When the rescuers first approached, the dog panicked and began to cry. It was obvious that he was not entirely comfortable around people and was expecting abuse. They showed him nothing but kindness, and eventually he relaxed when he realized they were not trying to hurt him. He responded to their petting and looked so appreciative of the attention as if he hadn't received any real love in a long time. Finding the dog beneath the dirt. The rescuers brought the little dog away with them to get a bath. They promised the kids that they would keep them updated. They also promised the worried children that they would not be euthanizing the animal. In the video posted by Hope for Paws official rescue channel on YouTube, they said, "We don't do that." They named him Nobu on the drive to the vet as he sat in one of the rescuers' laps in the front seat. He was already settling in. At the hospital, they spent hours removing hundreds of ticks from the dog's matted fur. He sat there patiently as the vets did their work. They trimmed his nails and his fur, got the rest of the ticks off him, and finally it was time for a bath. He was starting to look like a real dog again instead of a pile of matted fur. In fact, beneath all that dirt and fur was a clean, lively, and friendly miniature poodle who was just waiting to be discovered. A second chance. He was also starting to be in a much better mood after a good rest. He gave his rescuers lots of licks and affection. His tail won't stop wagging. He was a completely different dog after just a couple of days. He was even making friends with the other rescue dogs. The only thing left to do was find him a home. The organization Smooch Pooch helped with that, and soon he had a new adoptive family with plenty of love and other dogs to play with. None of this could have been possible without the wonderful people at Hope for Paws, who were willing to take the time and effort to save a dog no one else was willing to take in and save.